Some House Republicans stating that the leadership has given up on killing or reforming the health care law and the debt deal.
And with Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and other entitlement programs constituting roughly half of non-interest federal spending, our next guest says those entitlements, including the health care law, are heavily contributing to the country's deficit. Betsy
McCaughey joining us now. Betsy is the former lieutenant governor of New York. Well, not only contributing to the deficit, but aren't there tax hike provisions in the health care law?
Oh, definitely. When the president asked
Implied
for shared
and
sacrifice, that sounds good, but it's really a weasel word because seniors have already been asked to make their sacrifice. The Obama health law takes $500 billion out of Medicare over the next decade and moves it over to fund two brand new entitlements, a big expansion of Medicaid for $410 billion, plus subsidies for middle-class families to buy health plans. So it was distressing to see that in this Sunday night closed-door deal, despite claims that Medicare isn't touched, in fact, seniors will be called upon to make another big sacrifice because the $1.2 trillion in cuts will come largely from defense and then domestic programs. And the one domestic program mentioned again and again is cuts to Medicare providers. That means hospitals, doctors, dialysis centers, and others who care for the elderly. It doesn't sound like a cut, but it is, because if that dialysis center is paid less to treat seniors, that dialysis center is going to close the door on seniors.
Okay. At about 40 minutes past the 3 p.m. hour, John Boehner, Paul Ryan, and Eric Cantor, along with Kevin McCarthy, the real leadership of the Republican House, came out, stood there and said, we got 2/3 of what we wanted. That's good enough for us.
Well,
Betsy, they're not going to get everything they want.
You are absolutely right. And the spendaholics still control 2 out of 3 elected branches of government. So I would give this deal a C, but there are some big sacrifices. Defense, that's a sacrifice for all of us. Seniors, because they are going to be clobbered under these Medicare cuts. It's like IPAB accelerated. 12 committee people who are going to cut what those who care for the seniors are paid. And thirdly, the Constitution took a big clobbering in this because the first 43 presidents in the United States had to come to Congress every time they wanted a debt hike. This president insisted on getting a pass through the election, and so Congress lost a lot of its power in this deal.
Betsy McCaughey, good to see you, Betsy. Thank you very much for being with us. Appreciate it.